All right, here we go. We had to throw out the EOLs there. Miles Miller picked up an EOL from heat number 2, wrecking Wyatt Walker. There you see it. Your pole setter, Jamie Kephart. Jake Brissett in the 2 spot. Divers in the 3. Brandon in the 4. Jonesy in the 5 spot. The weapon himself in the 6 spot. Billy Van Meter in the 7. Jonathan Flowers in the 8 spot. Justin Smolden in the 9. Miles Miller picking up that EOL. He'll be in the 10 spot here tonight. Taking a look at conditions. 85 degrees, clear skies, and a little bit of a breeze, 10-mile-an-hour winds. A big thanks again to Walker Ridge Plantation for being a title sponsor of the 358 Modifieds and also coming on board for next season. So we'll have another round of 358 Modifieds. Thanks again to Wyatt Walker and Walker Ridge Plantation and the boys. All right, here we go. 25 lapses to call here. Jamie Kephart, the control car. He'll ready to set these boys loose here at Cedar Lake, and we're racing. Green flag out. Wyatt Walker able to get himself right down there in the middle. He'll dip down underneath the 5 machine, and in the back they're battling. Smolden and the boys tangle them up, and Flowers and the guys all beat up back there in the back. Smolden turkling his way through. He was with Van Meter there. Chris Jones, Brandon, and Divers up in the front. Your top 5 running away with it. Some incidents in the back here, but they're able to get it straightened out as we have 24 laps to go here at Cedar Lake. Your leader is the Boogeyman. Jake Brissett, Divers, Brandon, and Wyatt Walker. Chris Jones there on the bottom side, trying to make something work there as Wyatt Walker to the high side. Justin Smolden, Billy Van Meter, Miles Miller, and Jonathan Flowers both back here trying to get something going as we have 22 laps to go here. Up front, great battle. You see it across the board. There's Divers. He's in that 3 spot. Brandon, his teammate, right behind him. Wyatt Walker and the boys trying to get something going also. Jonathan Flowers able to make the pass, and we got a good battle back here in the back. Miles Miller and Jonathan Flowers throwing hangmakers there. Jonathan with a good crossover there. Miles Miller working him. So some good racing action in the back here. Flowers throws the slider. Miles with the crossover. Look at that battle for last. Miles throws it up there, hangs it on him there. Flowers had to check up hard right there, but both guys throwing haymakers. Miles Miller going to take advantage of that one. Boogeyman, Divers, Brandon, Wyatt, Chris Jones, Justin Smolden, Billy Van Meter, and Miles Miller. He's got Flowers digging back up on the high side on him. As you see Wyatt Walker try to throw something there. Not quite there yet. He'll back down with 17 to go. Contact with the 5. Brandon Medford there with Wyatt Walker. And they're able to get themselves straightened back out here as we have 17 laps to go next time by. Justin Smolden and Billy Van Meter. They had contact earlier, but they're straightened back out. Working their way up here. You see Wyatt running that high line. A lot of speed right there. A lot of speed brewing up there. The 85 machine right up to the back bumper of the 5. 16 laps to go. We got the Boogeyman flipped upside down. Let's go back and take a look at what happened to the Boogeyman. Bring up the crash cam. Let's take a look here. Watch this. Gets up there, a little contact with the wall, and then a lot of contact right here. He just sends that thing for a ride, and you ain't recovering from that. So, big hit right there as you see the Boogeyman taking damage. So, we'll go back up here, and we'll go P1 to green next time by. And that will be on the Boogeyman. All right, that was on Jamie Kephart. Self-inflicted wound, no harm, no foul. Line them up. We'll go P1 next time by. All right, we got these boys ready to go. P1 to green next time by. Jake Brissett and the boys there. Man, tough break there for Boogeyman. A lot of damage done to that machine, and man, that's rough. Boom, 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 boom. All right, here we go. Brissett and Divers working their way out. Here they go. Back out to the front they go. Wyatt Walker in the 3 spot. Divers right ahead of him. Brandon Medford and the boys. There's Chris Jones, a little contact made. Chris Jones now digging there. 3 wide in the middle. You see contact there? Big contact. We're lining them back up again. Big mess of cars right here, and they're able to get themselves flipped back over, both drivers. Let's take a look at what happened here. We look at the shot here. Oh, man, some contact right here. 5 gets it up there. Now let's take a look here and make sure what we're getting both angles here, folks. We want to make sure that we're keeping an eye here. So you see the 5 slide up right there. Boom. 5 makes contact. That is going to be on Brandon Medford. That is going to be on the 5, sliding up into the 85. First one of the night. Let's line them up and do it again. All right, went back slow motion, watching for you folks at home that was trying to keep track. We'll do it again here. Jake Brissett, your leader. Josh Divers to the 2 spot. There, Smolden into 3, Chris Jones into 4, Billy Van Meter in the 5 spot. Miles Miller, Flowers, Boogeyman, Medford, and Wyatt Walker's coming out of the pits right now. Wyatt Walker working his way out of the pits. So we'll go P1 to green next time by here. And we'll get these guys straightened out. Going P1 to green. Here we go. Okay, we're P1 to green right now. Okay, good stuff. All right, let's go. All right, Jake Brissett, Divers, Smolden, Jones, and Billy Van Meter. Here we go. Let's see what these guys can do. Jake Brissett and Divers. Boom, boom. Here we go. Back racing. Here we go. Up front, Jake Brissett and Divers working their way around. You see the top 4. Chris Jones in the mix also there. Back up there, Flowers, Brandon, and Wyatt Walker trying to get himself caught back up to the field here. Justin Smolden side by side. Divers now working his way with 7 laps to go, making 6 next time by. And they are side by side. Jake Brissett, Divers, and Chris Jones. Justin Smolden, Van Meter, and the boys. There's Miles Miller. Big move right there. He had to check up big time for Kephart. These drivers are slowing up right there, and there's Flowers beating and banging, and their contact made all over the place in the back here. Billy Van Meter, Smolden, Divers, Jones, and Brissett. 5 laps to go. Chris Jones, Divers, Smolden, and Van Meter rolling out right now. Look at that battle up here. Each driver side by side they go. 4 laps to go next time by here at Cedarlake and the Walker Ridge Plantation 358 Modifieds. Chris Jones still hanging on to that 2 spot, but Divers wants it. He's in the 3 right now. Boogeyman coming up with a big slider there. 4 laps to go. Boogeyman working that bottom end right now. Off the tires he goes. He's got Divers on the high side here. Chris Jones still to the high side. 3 laps to go. Boogeyman working that bottom end. Smolden hanging on. 2 laps next time by. Divers still working it. Up front, Jake Brissett, no problem for him. Boogeyman in that 2 spot. And Chris Jones into the 3 right now. White flag out for Jake Brissett. Last lap here at Cedarlake. Jake Brissett trying to hang on to it. Boogeyman right there, and Chris Jones. Divers just on the outside. But it's going to be Jake Brissett winning it. Boogeyman in the 2 spot. And Chris Jones hangs on for the P3 here tonight. Unofficial results left of the screen. Top 3, you know who you are. Brissett, Kephart, Jones. Get them up there. Good run, boys. My, oh my. What a race we had there tonight. Holy shit. It got a little dicey there, but your 3rd place driver, Chris Jones, getting it done there. Boogeyman in that 2 spot tonight, and he dug his way back after getting into the wall there. And your race winner, Jake Brissett, here tonight. We'll go over the race interview here, and we'll get them queued up on the mics. Get them ready to roll here. All right, here we go. We'll start off with the 3rd place driver out here tonight, up 2 spots into 54. Chris Jones, you got a copy.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, good battle there, man. It was a close one between you, Divers, Smolden, Van Meter thrown in the mix there. And I tell you, what a race up front. You guys kept that Sofa King Fast Sim Sports clean tonight, man. Break down your race.
I got lucky. Jamie wrecked it. Then Wyatt and Brandon, I think it was, got into it again. So I put them back and just gave me 3 spots. Then I started on the outside on the last restart of Justin, I think it was. Yeah. And I just drove around the outside. Then was tangling it up with Divers, switching around a bit, and stayed here. Well, yeah, I was in second, but then Jamie got through. But yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, happy to take whatever you can get. P3 here tonight. Great work in the 358 Modifieds. And who's some great sponsors you want to thank tonight, Jonesy?
Just Logistics, Goya Trucking, Spillwood Hobbies, Push and Cushion Productions, Ground Zero Graphics, and Choice Inc. Esports.
Awesome. Awesome work. Awesome work. There you have it. Chris Jones getting it done here tonight in that P3 spot. Went over now to our second place driver out of Georgia, that Trash Panda Choice Inc. Esports Machine. Boogeyman, you got a copy.
Yes, sir.
Hey, what a race right there, man. You got yourself up into the wall, got all kinds of ways tangled up, got back out of the pits, find yourself back up here charging through the field. P2, break down the race for us.
Yeah, man, I made two crucial errors in this one. I figured it was going to be top line. Jake, I started to pull away from him there first couple laps, and then he was catching up. He found that quick slider line in 3 and 4 and just was digging. I don't know what happened. I nicked the wall to the straightaway and just never could catch it, and then ate the tires there and won it in turn 1. So, oh well, stuff happens. But found some meat on the bone late down there on the bottom. I didn't think I was going to be able to get around those 3 cars for second, third, fourth, but went down to the bottom, was letting her eat, and got lucky to get back up to P2. So it's definitely a blessing. We'll take it.
Yeah, absolutely. Job well done, and congratulations again on the P2 here tonight. And who's some great sponsors you want to thank, Boogie?
I appreciate you for putting it on for us, man. All the dirt sponsors in this, Walker Ridge for sponsoring this class. Appreciate Choice Inc. Esports, my team, Trash Panda Mafia, Boss Contractor, everybody that makes it go around. Thank y'all.
Absolutely. There you have it. Boogeyman getting it done here tonight. P2 was went over now to our race winner, Jake Brissett out of Canada in the 56. You got a copy?
Yep, I copy.
Hey, good run out there tonight, man. Dominating performance from you and the crew. And I tell you what, you guys had that thing rolling as soon as you got off the trailer. I know you did a few practice laps with the boys earlier, and you told them 3 and 4 how that line was going to come out, and it did exactly what you said here for those guys. And dominating performance. Break down your run.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks, man. Early on, this track was not real fast. I guess when it's tacky, I maybe don't know the quickest line around here, but once it's sliced off, like I said to you in that practice, that slider line in 3 and 4 is really fast. I see Kepler was still running the top and saw that slider line come in, so I took advantage of it and made the pass on him. And then I think he just clipped that part of the wall where it sticks out a little bit and ended up screwing himself there. But yeah, happy to come home P1.
Absolutely. Job well done, and congratulations again on the big win here tonight. And who's some great sponsors you want to thank?
I'd like to thank Chaos Motorsports, Team Watson Racing Setup, you for putting on the show, and everybody for coming out.
Awesome work. There you have it. Jake Brissett getting it done here tonight in the 358 Modifieds. Boogeyman into 2, and Chris Jones rounds out the top 3. Great race, guys.